Cody Bellinger might be the most valuable player in the National League this season. Yet when the Los Angeles Dodgers played an elimination game in the World Series last October, Bellinger was benched. He started only twice in the 5-game series loss to the Boston Red Sox, going 1 for 16 with no walks. The hit was a single, and he was caught stealing second. He batted just once in the finale. "I didn't like where I was at that point," Bellinger said on Friday, before the Dodgers played the Mets at Citi Field. "I didn't really say anything, I let it play out. But I wasn't going to let it happen again, that's for sure. It's weird coming into a game in the later innings, in a World Series game. There just wasn't much fluidity going around." The Dodgers benched Bellinger, a left-handed hitter, for 5 of their 16 postseason games, all 5 of them against left-handed starters. Manager Dave Roberts cited some pretty drastic splits before Game 5 of the World Series, in explaining why he did not start Bellinger against the lefty David Price. He finally used Bellinger as a pinch hitter against the right-hander Joe Kelly in the 8th, and Bellinger struck out. Kelly, who signed with the Dodgers last winter, said he had not been surprised to see a hitter with so much power out of the lineup for most of the World Series. The Dodgers thrived on platoons, and only Justin Turner and Manny Machado started every game. "We just knew that most of the righties face lefties and most of the lefties face righties," Kelly said. "We knew that's what it was going to be, so that's what we prepared for." Bellinger had his moments in October, earning the Most Valuable Player award in the National League Championship Series against Milwaukee for his single to end Game 4 and his go-ahead homer in Game 7. But he hit no other postseason homers and batted just .115, 6 for 52, with a .193 on-base percentage and .192 slugging percentage. In that context, it is hard to blame the Dodgers for sitting Bellinger with the season on the line, or for the general idea of platooning him. He hit only .226 against left-handers last season, with 6 home runs and a .681 on-base plus slugging percentage. This season, though, Bellinger has been a force against lefties, with a .279 average and a .979 OPS before Friday. He had hit 17 home runs against lefties, the most by any left-handed hitter in the majors. "Maybe it's just playing the game for the 3rd year," said Bellinger, who won the NL Rookie of the Year award in 2017. "I never really had problems with lefties. Last year was just a season for me to make adjustments, making some wrong adjustments. I'm just playing the game that I know how to play." This season the Dodgers have a new hitting coach, Robert Van Scoyoc, who has helped the team set an NL record for home runs, led by Bellinger's 44 heading into Friday's game. Chris Taylor, an infielder and outfielder, said that Bellinger seemed to be tinkering less with his swing this season and that he understood Bellinger's drive to escape a platoon. "Especially at this level, all players have a little bit of an ego, and everybody believes they're everyday guys," Taylor said. "It's hard on a player, we can take it personal when we don't face righties or lefties. You just have to try to look at the big picture and realize we have so many good players on this team that it's not so much a detriment to you, it's more about giving everybody a shot. That's the strength of our team. When you hit .400, as Bellinger did through May 21, you make a compelling case to play every day." Bellinger, the son of Clay Bellinger, a former Yankees utility player, said he knew that pace was unsustainable, and his average stood at .305 before Friday's game. From August 21 through Friday, he had hit .211. "There's been an adjustment this last month where I think teams are crowding him more," Roberts said. "He's just got to continue to stay in the strike zone, because as you get to playing playoff teams and in the postseason, they're going to pitch around him. You have to really be stubborn in the strike zone, and it's going to challenge Cody from here on out." Even with the recent slump, Bellinger had reached base in 17 of his last 18 games before Friday and led the NL in wins above replacement, as calculated by Baseball Reference, with 8.2, one more than Milwaukee's Christian Yelich, the reigning NL MVP whose season ended on Tuesday when he broke his kneecap on a foul ball. Only Yelich and Washington's Anthony Rendon had a higher OPS than Bellinger's 1.041 through Thursday. Bellinger's overall value gets a boost from his defense, which is the best on his team. He has made 88 starts Indiana right field but has started the last 10 games at either first base or center field. Most guys aren't comfortable with that, but I'd say 80% of the positions he plays are all Gold Glove talent for defense, Kelly said. That's probably the most impressive thing to me, not the hitting or the speed. Atlanta's Ronald Acuna Jr. also has power and speed, 39 homers, 36 steals heading into the weekend, but he also led the majors in strikeouts, with 174 before Friday. Acuna and Rendon will also get MVP consideration, as will Yelich. He played only 130 games this season, but other MVP winners have played in fewer. Bellinger would rather not talk about his MVP chances, and the Dodgers have bigger concerns, anyway. They clinched their 7th consecutive NL West title this week, but have not won the World Series since 1988, the last time a Dodgers position player was named MVP. The winner that year was outfielder Kirk Gibson, whose famous home run won the World Series opener, setting up Orel Hershiser, Mickey Hatcher and the rest for glory. As the Dodgers plot how to finally do it again, they do not have to think much about when to use Bellinger. He will be in the lineup every game and he has earned it. He expects a lot out of himself, Roberts said. To be essentially platooned in the postseason, how do you combat that? You play better. He's realized that.